Hi guys, welcome to Millennial Movie Fan Channel. My name's Tyler. Today's movie review is going to be for Beyond the Sea. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below, hit subscribe, and the little notification bell. That way you get alerts when I post a new video. Also share this video around to all your friends and family on Facebook, Twitter, all the different social media outlets. That really helps out the channel. I promise I'm not going to tease you guys with this green screen anymore for very long before I figure out how to use it and incorporate it in the show. I'm still tinkering with some things, but this movie, Beyond the Sea, I really recommend to you guys as a short, it's like 20-minute short film that is excellent. It's really well done cinematography-wise, directing-wise, actor-wise. This movie fires on all cylinders. I actually can't even think of a category where I would say it was lacking and didn't impress me. So I highly recommend this to you guys. I'm going to give a rundown of the story of this movie without really spoiling it, and then I'm going to link down below or put in the description how you can find this movie, and I recommend that everybody go check it out, either after you watch this review, or if you want to stop right now, watch the movie, and then come back into the review, but I promise I won't spoil anything. Right out of the gate, this movie kind of shreds the stigma that any layman may have of a lower budget or indie movie where, it maybe doesn't have all the money behind it of a big studio, so it's not worth watching. That's definitely not the case. This movie proves straight away that with passion and talent behind it, any project could be awesome and enthralling, and this is why I love movies. It opens with crashing waves, and I love the atmosphere that this created, and it really played into the feeling that you get of being surrounded and being entrapped, and you see that develop with the main character throughout the story. I also like the old-timey footage of the crew and the exposition that sets up the story and how we got to this point with our main character is set up against black title cards, which I really liked also. And the way the opening counts down the crew dwindling to be just our main character is excellent, and it helps build up to the suspense. And the story is just a classic descent into madness, which is one of my favorite tropes of films. And just any story in general. I really enjoy those stories that dive into the mentality of people and kind of their psyche. Near the end, the main character is walking down this hallway, and it's a really scary scene, and I think it's just because of how invested I am at that point, but it's also the music ramps up, and I'm like, damn, this is really good music. It got me really into it, if I wasn't already. So I really had to give props to the music, because that turned it from oh wow, this is pretty eerie, to a don't go in there type thing where you're yelling at the screen. The music was excellent. And that hallway scene, I think, was highlighted and made better by the lighting also. The lighting in this particular scene, the way it was set up, it was dark enough to be scary, but where it was lit, on certain spots of the ship and on the characters' faces for their reactions and stuff, I think was really well done, and it just stresses the importance of lighting, especially in the space that they're in and everything. Lighting was going to be important anyway, but how they used it and when they used it in that situation, I think really impressed me. We're given some insight to the main character in this story through some monologues where he's talking to himself because he's alone, but also he has some hallucinogenic conversations at the end, or towards the end of the film, where they really get into some depth and make you care about the character and make you invested in the story and the situation that is unfolding with the main character. And that element was really well done. The main actor, he holds and carries some scenes on his own where he has nobody to bounce off of, and I think that speaks to his strength as an actor. And the other two supporting actors that you see later on in the movie were also really good in their roles, and they delivered dialogue what felt naturally and in a way that was consistent with the tone of the rest of the film. So I really liked this movie. I thought it was a great character piece for being a short film, where sometimes they focus on the message or concepts or just visual things, or there's not a lot of dialogue, or there's not a lot of backstory, or it doesn't make you feel like it's a world built around these characters. And this movie did that, and I liked the feel of isolation, and like I said earlier, the descent into madness that was nailed in this. They got that down, and it was really cool to see how they utilized the setting of the submarine that they were on and how they lit that, how the costuming was done because it was a period piece. Just every aspect of this film was really well done, and I was thoroughly impressed, as I said before. As a short film, this movie is really digestible, and I suggest that you guys check it out. I am going to link, or at least put in the description, how you can see this movie, and I highly recommend that you guys go over and check that out. I implore you, because I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I'm so glad that this came to my attention. I know Andrew Dale, through some people I kind of reached out to him, and he was the writer and producer of this, and he's really proud of it, and I'm really proud of him after seeing this for his role in this movie, and it was just so well done that I want to be able to share it with other people and spread it around so that others can see it and enjoy it as much as I did. So let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you guys, pause this video and you want to go back and watch it and then come back and check out this review. That's okay too. But like I said in the beginning, make sure that you like this video, hit subscribe, and the little notification bell. Share this video around on Facebook, Twitter, social medias. Give a comment down below. That always helps out too. And I will see you guys in the next video.